Hello friends. Hey, thanks for coming back to my channel. This is Sharon and I'm glad you're here to join me in this crafting episode. I am working on this little journal. I'm not going to embellish it. I am going to it's going so that they can do all the embellishments. Now, moving forward, as you can see the theme, all these plants, it is a gardening journal. I'll show you what I've done to the cover. It's wet, but this is the start of it. I just finished Mod Podging it. So that's what it's going to be, and it's just a little tiny thing. So what I want to do now was I had this thought about doing paper clip. Now it looks good on paper or in my head. So I thought I could, on the sides that have flowers, not every one of them, but I could make a hanging paper clip that's a seed holder. So I printed out these seeds. I made a prototype, but I didn't glue it together so that I can figure out how to do the rest. So anyway, let's see if this works. What I'm thinking, if it actually is going to work. So I have 8 pieces of paper that I just cut and then thought, hey, why am I not crafting with you? If I'm crafting, you might as well be here. So I just cut these. I'm going to score them. The first one I folded and I realized, you know what? This is how I'm not going to get center. Yeah, so anyway, I forgot my scoring tool at home. So I went and got another one. I was going to get a small one because I don't have a small one. But you know what? It was a difference of $5. And the small one, I don't know. It just looked frustrating to me because it didn't look like I'd rather have too big, if you know what I mean. So let's see if I did this good. So I cut these 3 by 8, and this is 1.5. So it looks like I did good on that one. I got to be careful. This is just copy paper. So that's 1, and I did 8. Anyway, how is everyone? It is where I am. It's Saturday, and just getting ready to do this. I'm going to do this project, and then I'm going off to an event that's being held in Bullhead City. It's what is it called? It's on Hancock. It's a party. Something Gone Wild or something? Not Girls Gone Wild. It's, oh darn. Anyway, it's like a bike rally type thing. And there's food, there's music. Of course, there's a wet t-shirt contest. And the competition, what's that competition? The weenie competition, you know, where the passenger rides and then tries to bite the wiener as they drive by. 50-50 draw, and what else? I can't remember, but anyway, we're gonna go check it out, have a little fun, see what's going on. Of course, there's the balloon event in Lake Havasu City, but we opted out of that because we went to Lake Havasu City 2 weekends ago. So we didn't think about that, but you know what? It's all good. Okay, let's fold these. Hopefully, oh, that's got a bit of color, so I want that on the inside. Where is that color? Oh. Why is that showing? Why is this not? I guess I didn't cut them perfectly 3 inches. Huh. Well, you know what? It's okay if it's got some color showing, right? I'm going to ink it. Maybe I will do that the other way. You know what? Let's not stress it. Let's just fold them and see what happens. Now, I don't know. What's your thoughts? Hills into valleys, valleys into hills. So when you score, do you fold it the other opposite? So I've scored on this side and I fold on this side. Is that how you do it? I don't even know. I don't know why these, I don't think I got in the center after all that. Yeah, I don't know if there's a right or a wrong, or if it's just preference. So I tend to fold backwards, I think. So I don't know. Well, didn't do that one in the center either. Good thing I got that scoreboard. Yeah, this one I'm gonna for sure put it in the inside. Okay. So we got them all folded. You know what? We're crafters, not machines. So I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to do 8. I think that's plenty. So here is my prototype. So I've got this done and this done. Now I have to cut out this piece. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I am going to first fold this on that line like that. Whoops, close to it. You know, I want it a little bit more than not. Okay. When it's two pieces, it's a little easier to fold. But I got to get my bone folder. So, let's see. That's what we want. So I'm concentrating that this side, hopefully I'm in the camera, this side is even right there. So that's what we're doing. You know me, I like to do them in, I like to do the steps. So I'm putting this along here. And then I'm folding it here. And I want this even side to be straight. The side that's open, I can always give that a quick cut. Or I can, oh, what was that? The whole house shook. I'm not sure what that was. Somebody's doing something outside. That was crazy. Okay. So yeah, this book has been fun. But as I said, I'm not going to do a lot of embellishment. I'm going to, she is new to Junk Journal and she's very excited. She's working on a project of another hobby, quilting, I believe, and she wants to finish that quilt, and then she's going to try to make a junk journal, apparently. So she doesn't know she's getting this. This is going to be a surprise. I spoke with her and asked her what, what her, just what some of her interests were or whatever, and she's really into gardening and whatever. I don't even know how this happened, but anyway, it is what it is. So that's why I'm not going to embellish it a whole lot, so that she can, if she wants to decorate it, I don't know if she'll decorate it so much, because at the end of the day, she needs to be able to write in it, right? And sometimes junk journals for us, sure, you can pull out the tags and pull out the journaling cards. That's great. But sometimes, personally, I get crazy embellishing, and then it's hard to write in. It's yeah. So what are the needs of what you want your journal to be? Because if you want to write on the pages, it's little diamonds and things like that makes it a little tough. So yeah, you gotta decide you. And especially for me, if I'm making this for sales, you got to go both ways. You got to make some that are geared towards writing, and make some that are more tags and journals that can be pulled out and write on the side. Okay, what's our next step? Our next step is to fold this in half. Oh, first we corner around. Okay, so we'll corner around the bottom and the top, I believe. Okay, so that's what we'll do next. And then that's done. I guess I could have corner rounded before we folded, but there's no right or wrong, is there? I was just thinking, do I want to corner round on the fold? Let's do that and see what that looks like. Because this is what you're going to see. But this here is going to be a flap. What do you think? Do we like it corner rounded? Or, well, let's look at the whole thing. It's going to be like this. So this is closed. This is closed. So do we like it corner rounded or not? I am not sure about that. You know, I may, I was just thinking. I'm thinking and not talking, so I'm not sure, but I'm going to corner around the top. I do like that look. So I'm just trying to think. I was trying to decide, if you could hear my brain going, I was trying to decide if I, how I'm going to close it. That's what I was thinking about. But you know what? I think I'm going to leave that for now and see. I'm going to corner around them all, because what I could do, I don't know if you noticed what I was thinking, was that I might change the flap to a V, this here to a V, so that we can actually push it in. So we'll get them built and then we'll maybe change that. But yeah, first things first. So yeah, it's a good thing we folded them so that we could do that. Corner around on that, right? Now it's all making sense. Okay, so let me know what by the time this video goes out, you may or may not know, I say on every video, when I make a video, it takes about 4 days to upload. That's the Wi-Fi I have. I'm hoping that will change next month because I am moving, and we will see. But right now, so by the time you see this, the weekend will be long gone. So yeah, let me know what you did last weekend, and what your plans are for this weekend. I'm looking for something, always looking for something every weekend to do, just to get out on a Saturday or Sunday. My typical week in retirement is you know, a leisure up. There are things that go on at the resort. So I do go to some of those, and I go to the pool every day, and I try to craft every day. So yeah, let me know. And so in order to get my partner out of the house, that's what I do, is look for something to take him to on Saturday or Sunday. And you know, it could be 20 minutes, it could be an hour, but just to get him out for a bit. And a little bit of a date, right? Can never have enough dates. Okay, so we got that part done. Now, what's our next step? Is this cut, I believe. So we got that. We got that. Oh, we can fold this. You know what? I'm going to leave that fold for now. I'm going to do the cut. So the cut is up to the line, as you can see. Let's see, up to the line. Oh, yeah, we don't want that cut, do we? Okay, so let's go down a little farther. Let's go. Okay, so if this is down here, Because remember, we need our thing to be there. So the cut needs to be there. Oh. I'm getting this. I just have to figure this out. So the cut needs to be after that, because I would like that little bit. But it needs, this needs to cover it for now. So I think we'll go there. And everyone's getting their motorbikes ready. I don't know if they're just going for a ride or if they're actually going down there. Okay. I'm just going to cut these by hand. Hopefully I can cut them straight. And I'm only going up to the line because I want it to hold seeds, of course. There we go. Now, is that going to work? Goes like this. No. Goes like this. Goes like this. And that goes like that. By George, I think it's going to work. Okay, so then we cut this off. Should we cut it off or should we just fold it back? You know what? I think I'm going to fold it back to strengthen it. So I'm not going to cut that off. Okay. So we put this here like this. Staying in the camera, I am going to give it a quick whatever. And they don't all have to be this exact same. You know, they're going to be close, but I mean, when it comes to inches, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do another one. You're probably yelling at me because you're probably thinking, there's an easier way to do that, Sharon. Oh, well. I'm not cutting all the way. I'm just putting the marks, and I'll go back and cut all the way. So, you know how I like to do these in steps, right? Steps. Okay. Oops, those one's done, that's one done, that one's not done. Put her up there. I'm sorry I'm not talking, I have to think. This is taking some thinking power here. There. And there. I'm not being terribly fussy, you know, I'm just you know, like I said, they're going to be on different pages, so no one's going to get out their measuring tape, and if they do, then they've got the wrong person making the project. Right? Okay, there we go, and there we go. Okay, so this one's done. Let's get that out of there for now. Now we can go back and finish this. And I'm not going to cut that. I'm going to fold it over just to give it more, to give it more strength. And I'll do that right away. That'll be the next step. Whoops. So I'm just taking these right up to the line. I didn't necessarily go to the line. I just was making the initial measurement of the cut. So, and I'm wondering if I may have to put a cardstock. I think I might put a cardstock trim on the top. Oh, I'll show you what I mean. Just to give it strength to where you're gonna put your seeds in. Yeah. So we shall see. Like I said, this kind of came to me. I was trying to think of a way to. My original thought was an envelope for seeds, and then this kind of just developed from an envelope to an envelope on a paper clip, because as I said, I want her to be able to write in this. Okay, so here's our thing. What's our next step? The next step is gluing them onto the paper clips, I think. Are we ready for that? Well, let's get them all glued and inked and stuff. Looking the way I like it looking. Just looking for my magazine to do my glue magazine, which is right here. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, well, let's see. I hope this works. I really think it will. You know what? It doesn't matter what you do. At the end of the day, it's all about the fact that you thought that you took the time to do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what it's all about. So what I was talking about was putting a reinforcement on here. And I have this beautiful paper that I'm going to do the back and the front, but it's not going to take it all. So what I'm going to do is I am going to measure, oh yeah, my Mod Podge is almost closed. So this is going to go like that. So I can have about that much. And I'll use this for reinforcement. I can have about that much. So I'll go back a wee bit. I need 3 inches, don't I? No, I need 1.5. So let's see if that gives me 1.5. Okay, so 2 inches is plenty, and I'll have a ripped edge. You know what? Let's do this differently, because I don't want a ripped edge. Oh, and look at that, right? So we want to make sure we have that. Okay, so 2 inches is plenty. Maybe we should just cut it. You know what? Let's just cut it to 1.5. Why would I want to recut? This is how I go. I just do it on the fly. Do it on the fly. Okay. That's pretty. So then we'll do, what will we do? 1/2-inch strips? Or will I do, I need 8. So let's do 1/2-inch strips. 1, 2. I don't know why I'm standing up. It's making it harder because I had to reach everything. Okay, I'll put this back away. 2. 3. I'm going to come back here. It's a little easier for me. 4. 5. Oops. That's not a 1/2-inch. What did I do there? an eighth of an inch too big? Yay. Okay, what do we got? 2, 4, 5. I need 8. Six. You see with this little piece, I'm pulling my blade away up and coming into the paper. Just trial and error. If I was to go that way, the paper would have more chance of moving. 2, 4, 6, 7, one more. Lots of people, if it was longer or whatever, lots of people, the better way is to drop it in the middle and go up and back. But because this is so short, always come towards the guard, because this guard will keep it from going, right? So just a little FYI for your information there. Yeah, it works for me. Okay, so I am going to glue these to here. And the goal is to give that some strength. So I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to ink. Yes, I'm going to ink everything. And that's actually, you know what I'll do? I'll ink one and we'll make one. And then, because you don't need to watch me ink. What's the front? Okay, that's the front. Oh, you know what? It's going to be a paper clip, so it's going to come out. So we have to ink both sides. Yeah. Okay. This is going to show, and I don't like this stark white. And I could have easily used cardstock too, but this is just from the digitals that I printed out. A lot of them print out 3 inches shorter than the full page. So this is the 3 inch, so I just cut all the digitals. The paper that was extra, you know, that would have, yeah, that I would have cut off to get the nice digital. There we go. Okay, so I'm liking that. And I can put a sticker on these too. I have my seeds. Uh-oh, what did I do with my seeds? Right here. I had one cut out, but you know what? I'm not going to go look. Oh, there it is right there. Seeds. Oh. That's what you know what? There was a drop of, isn't that funny? There was a drop of, whatchamacallit fell on it. Mod Podge, and so I wiped on the table, and I wiped it with that. Of course, the little piece of paper that I grabbed was my seeds paper, so that's okay. I have lots. I printed them out. I printed extras because I didn't know. And you know what? I still might do a couple envelopes that that just sort of sit in there. Because it'll be cute. I didn't bring my envelope maker, but I'm good at making it. I'm okay making envelopes. I want this. I don't want it to be square like that because all my corners are round, right? So I want there. I like that. Okay, so we got this piece and this piece. So we're going to glue this to that to give it some, just a little bit of strength at the top there so it doesn't rip. And before we glue it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take my bone folder, and you know what? Next time I'm going to do it before I glue it. I'm going to do this because we want to be able to, oh, you know what? Thinking this through, a flap would have been nice, wouldn't it? Yes, a flap would have been nice. But that's okay. You know what? It's the thought that counts. She's not going to put a lot of seeds in, just a couple. Okay. Well, trial and error, right? Trial and error. Okay, so we're going to do, I'm going to do this right down there and right across there. And I'm going to squash that on there. And I'm going to push this in a little. See how I'm not pushing it flat? I'm kind of pushing it in, and see how that's kind of giving it just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, I can't pull it out because it's got to dry. Let's put a little bit more on there. It's got to dry, but when it's dry, I'll show you what I kind of did. I think you probably got what I did. I didn't push it flat. I pushed it flat to push the thing, but see, yeah, I'm at a loss for words. Okay, where's my seeds gonna go? Are my seeds gonna go on the flap or down here? I think I like it down here, but that's just too bare for me. So I'm gonna go get some, oh, I've got the really nice book page with the little font that actually came from this book. So let's do that. Okay. And this is just a rip. This is how we roll. So all we're going to do is we're just going to put a little bit in the back we're going to embellish that envelope just a little bit, just to give it some funk. That's too much. Now, do I want to do that, or do I just want to do it behind the seats? What do you think? I think I just want to do it behind the seats. Let's pull this back a bit. Okay, let's ink this. Don't overthink it, Sharon. Just go with it and see. Okay, this is pretty big and I like it. Why does the seeds have to be straight? It doesn't. It doesn't. Don't overthink it. Just do it. Put glue on, set it down, and commit. Look at that. How cool is that? Just like that? I think so. Okay. Commit. Put glue on, and however it falls is how she's going to rock and roll. Oh, I like it. I like it. Now here's what we got to do. Oh. So we do have to cut that little piece. Where are we putting? Let's think about this. So this goes like this. We do have to cut that little piece because we need to get, yes, we need to get the we need to get how did this do this? So what I did before was, oh, I folded this, but you know what? I'm thinking if I cut this little piece and I can put the paper clip under there. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's see if this, what's the worst that could happen? Famous last words. What's the worst that could happen? So what I'm thinking is, if I put the paper clip here, then I have the whole flap to come down. Do you see what I'm saying? I think that's the ticket. Okay, let me double check, because I want these to go in the other way. I want them on the flower side. So this needs to go the other way. Let's see. The exact opposite. Okay. This needs to go like this. Do you see what I'm saying? This is going to be like this. This is going to be like this. And then it can go in on the side I want it to. Like that. And we have the whole flap. So this is going to be glued down. So that will take care of that. Oh, so that's gonna, okay. So I think what I'm gonna do, I've got an idea. I got it, but I've got to use good glue. So I'm gonna glue this to this and glue this to this, and this is gonna work. And then I gotta let it dry. Okay. So we got everything right. Okay, this here. Okay, let's get my glue first. I think we're on the right track. It's fun trying to figure this out with you. Where is my glue? I'm going to use my I got new glue, tacky glue, original tacky glue. So I just got this. Let's see what it's like. Oops. Okay. So we're going to move this over here. So let me see. I'm going to put it here and here. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm going to put it here and here. And then I'm going to, I don't even know if I should do this, but I'm just going to put that there. And I'm going to put this there. And we're going to go like this. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to fold it down, and I'm going to let it dry like that. And should I let it dry open or closed? You know what? I'm going to take that extra glue off just a little bit. And I'm going to set it just like that and let them dry. Okay, so I want to make sure I have this right. The short end this way. Okay. Okay, so let's try another one, and yeah, I'll do another one on camera for you, with you, and we'll see how that goes. Let me put the lid on my tacky glue, and first things first, we're going to glue that flap, and then we're going to, I won't bother doing it. I can do the seeds after. I'm just going to do this, and then we will try to glue another one on, and I can embellish it after. I kind of got Actually, I can do that after too. Right now, I'm just working on the... Okay, so all I need to do is this and this, because I'm just working on the... getting those paper clips in there, right? So all the inking and the embellishment I could do after. And putting on that extra piece. Oh, I don't need to do that, but I need to do that. Let's see. Okay. I think we're ready. Let's try this again. So I want it to go slide on that way. So this needs to go on this way. Okay? And it'll slide on that way. Yep. Okay, we got her. Okay, so we're going to do this here. We have to cut that piece. Remember, because we're going to slide it up. Okay. And we're going to put that there. And we're going to glue these two pieces. And we're going to glue it right there. Just got to thinking. Oh, I got the lid on. Do I want to do it so that that can slide? That, well, let's see if we can do it so it can slide. I don't know what the better is. I can always tack it later, right? So let's, I don't think it's going to be able to slide anyway. By the way we're doing this, I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, so we're putting this here. And then we're putting our glue stick here and here. Like so. And then we're putting that over like so. And we're putting it down like so. Okay, and we're going to get the extra glue out. And we're going to put it over there and leave it alone. Yeah, and we're just going to let that dry. So that's our seed holder paper clips. Seed holder paper clips. And that was so much fun. I'm glad it worked out. I'm going to finish these off, and you have a great day. Have a good weekend. Well, I hope you had a good weekend. Thanks for coming back to my channel. Bye-bye.